in your way from your own being. Trying to make your breathing as subtle as possible, just very subtle. put your palms over your eyes. Try and take all that energy which your hands are releasing back into your body through your eyes. Welcome back. Good morning once again. So yeah, because we have very short duration for the sessions, it's not really possible. But even a 5-minute meditation can actually give you a glimpse of what it does to us. You know, when we actually sit and meditate for, say, an hour and practice yoga daily, it can really do miracles in life. And I think now it's high time we just make it a part of our daily lifestyle. It's like just like bathing, we need to every day breathe properly in the morning, do some asanas, maybe chanting if somebody likes it, it depends, and at least meditate once a day at least. In fact, I did mention everybody should meditate, whatever the age is. It's like 1 minute, but 1 year of your life. So if whatever your age is, 5 minutes more than that in a day to keep your body, mind at the optimum level, you know, so that the body can heal, just rejuvenate itself and have the capacity to heal itself. You know, our bodies were not made to actually just, like get ill and have diseases. It was not like this. I mean, sages like Rishi Valmiki, Vedas. I mean, they were all rishis, sages in India who lived for thousands of years. It's mentioned there in Upanishads and Vedas. And they could actually do that because their body was performing at the optimum level. Their mind was so calm. I mean, the breathing was so perfect. It was like slow and nice and deep. So the body could actually just rejuvenate itself all the time and not get destroyed, not catching any diseases, any negative energy for that matter. And that what just made it, go and go and go on and do great things like writing Upanishads and Vedas. So how do you think one can do that? And being connected on the spiritual level, being very much connected to our own being and to the supreme consciousness, so that that is how they were getting all that inspiration, all that energy, all that directly from the source. So yoga and meditation, of course, are the things to just keep you connected to your source and yourself. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you, Lynn, very much again for following me here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just don't want to go over time. So thank you so much for sharing that, and Savita and Esther for everything that you shared today. And some of you that were online, thank you for sticking with us through the meditation. I hope that you're still there because it was absolutely beautiful. And one thing I want to mention about the meditation also is what we learned today about being still and meditating, that is where we're going down the ultimate path. And you even mentioned this yesterday, where we're at. And so I realized during my yoga teacher training last year that I've been meditating for about 4 years without even knowing it. I wasn't sitting on a pillow, I wasn't trying to have a straight back. What I was doing was, after I would have my horseback ride, is I would actually be all by myself in a barn with probably about 20 horses or so, 9 o'clock at night, and it was a little bit messy, and so I decided to get the broom and I would decide to sweep. And I found myself not even realizing exactly where I was. After a while, I would just be doing that repetitive motion of cleaning, sweeping and sweeping, and no thoughts entering my mind, and I would go home so relaxed and so peaceful. And I had a few moments when somebody would come in at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night and scare me while I was still sweeping, because I was so zoned out in what I was doing, I didn't realize there was an outside world. And when I recognized, I had compassion on myself to realize that I really do know how to meditate, and now it's just taking it to a different level. And so I encourage, if you're not meditating right now, or if you're still new to meditating, you're getting frustrated, it's about progress, not perfection. That's one thing that I've learned from a very dear mentor of mine, Tiffany Peterson. It's about progress, not perfection. And I love repeating that to people because it's so important. Have the compassion. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop thinking that you have to be like this great teacher or your friend that's been meditating for years. Be where you're at, love where you're at, and know that you're perfect exactly where you are, and that you will progress line upon line, precept upon precept, when it's time to progress. And there's no need to rush. Just keep practicing. So with that being said, are there any questions? Does anyone have anything? Yes, of any of the panelists.
Actually, I'm a teacher and therapist myself. And it's quite interesting. We have a few things in common. I grew up with horses. I've been riding since I was very little. And I've actually worked for Dr. Ananda Balayogi.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a bit strange. But, you know.
Oh, you've run the yoga retreat.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to try and get hold of you as
Okay.
well because I saw that you trained in Pondicherry.
Yes, I didn't train with him, but I worked in his yoga therapy department. I trained with teachers at Kripalu, Massachusetts. Just sit here actually. So, you know, when I take people on my yoga retreats, I sometimes feel like they get really intimidated with the idea of meditation. And this whole concept of, you know, have a straight back, and drop your chin down, drop your shoulders away. So I'm always trying to come up with things like, you know, guided meditations that will sort of bring them into the moment. It could be, you know, backtrack your day, it could be visualize roots going from under. So I'm constantly using these metaphorical examples